Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be messages for my dearest Taurus out there. Taurus, these are going to be your new moon in Cancer messages. Now this new moon is taking place on July 9th or July 10th, depending on where you are in the world. And this new moon represents the first steps on the new and higher path that the eclipses have laid out for us. This new moon in the nurturing and protective sign of Cancer connects with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So Uranus is here to make sure change happens. Neptune brings imagination and the possibility of a cherished dream to the mix. And Pluto will ensure that you release something that you've been holding on to that might have been holding you back. So we also have Venus opposing Saturn and squaring Uranus right before this new moon. And Venus wants to indulge in love, luxuries, and the finer things in life. But Saturn is here to provide reasons why some or all of the above can't happen, or at least not right now. So we may experience restrictions and limitations in our love lives, in finances, or both. So Uranus and Venus are going to have a brief spat, and the end result is that you're encouraged to get out of your romantic and financial comfort zones. So you're about to be more innovative and experimental when it comes to romance and when it comes to cash flow. All right, my dear Taurus, let's go ahead and jump into this. As I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and see what messages come through for you for this new moon in Cancer reading. Whoops. All right, so we get the Queen of Pentacles. There's your energy. You guys are coming into this new moon perfectly aligned. There's an energy here of waiting, but it's also an energy here of, being at peace, really feeling healthy, feeling stable, nurturing, looking good, always kind of looking like you're going somewhere, feeling really good within your own skin, in your body, your family, your home. Everything seems to be really feeling stable for you as we move into this new moon. Now, what you need to release, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is exactly something you've been holding on to that really is, it's time to let go. It's time to be innovative. It's time to do things differently. So either a relationship, either a job, either a situation that you're involved in, we'll get a little bit more clarity. Now, the intentions that you need to set, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So for some of my Taurus out there, you may have been dealing with somebody that maybe was dealing with two people, or maybe you have a choice between two people, because when two queens show up, I do feel like, okay, there's a lot of people in the mix here, but that's not going to be for all of you. Okay, for some of you, the Queen of Cups is an energy. When she's showing up in reverse, she can be emotionally manipulative. She can sort of embody the distorted feminine energy, somebody who creates needless drama. She can be somebody who doesn't feel good about herself, the way that she looks, the way that she feels. So some of you may have a relationship around you. It could be with a family member, it could be with a friend, it could be a partner, whatever it might be, somebody that it is really time to let go of, or it's time to set boundaries with this person so that you're not empathically absorbing their energies. And that's going to be a message for some of you. For some of you, it could also be some issues with your mother or your maternal parent or a child or a sibling or something along those lines, that it is time to sort of release this energy. It's time to be innovative, whether that's about spending less time with them, protecting your energy, or just cutting this relationship out completely. That's not going to be for all of you. For some of you, you are embodying an aspect of the Queen of Cups. If you're in a situation that's making you feel jealous or making you not feel good enough, of course, you have to look within yourself and see, why am I feeling that way? But also, if it's a situation or it's a repeating pattern within a relationship, you might have to stop and think, why am I feeling this way? Is this a natural feeling that I have? Is it something that has to be resolved from within, or am I in a toxic situation where somebody's trying to get my attention? So I do see you really focused on your health and what's good for you and what's good for your family. Now, what's hidden here, or what you need to know, we have the Devil energy. So some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, but some of you guys, there is some sort of unhealthy or toxic situation. Now, some of you might be working too hard, and the Four of Pentacles is you might have this mantra that you were raised in or that you grew up with, or that you've just, that has made you successful thus far, is that you have to overwork or you have to overextend or you can't ever take any time off. So I do see that some of my Taurus, you are going to be rethinking that because you're realizing how emotionally draining it is to sort of keep up appearances or to, keep up in this sort of toxic cycle or within this toxic relationship. So we have the Chariot card. Some of you guys, you're dealing with a Cancer. But what I'm seeing here is in a particular relationship, some of you guys, there may be emotional distance or physical distance that's causing a bit of a problem here. And I do see this sort of mermaid trapped in a box, and we see this, they're kind of in like the nasty part of the beach where maybe like the trash washes up, or like where it doesn't get a lot, like where there may be some stagnant water. There's something here that's stagnant, Taurus, where it's time to go. Now it could be that you're dealing with a Cancer or you have Cancer in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be that something here is feeling stuck. Okay, for some of my Taurus, you guys have been on your own. You've been trying to release a particular situation or person, and I do feel like there's a possibility that they may be coming back. It's really important that you pay attention to your higher self. How do you feel? Because many of you guys, I think you've been feeling really good, being innovative, being new, either in your new position, on your own, or without this situation. So that's just a little warning for some of you that there may be something from the past that's coming back, and it may be serve as a great temptation for you, but really trust your intuition. And some of you, you might have difficulties because this feels really good, but Spirit is saying it may be time to really release that it will only bring you stagnancy, or it's too 3D focused, or maybe you guys aren't vibrating at the same level anymore. So we have the Emperor in reverse. Some of you guys may be dealing with an Aries, but Taurus, what I'm getting is there may be somebody from your past coming back in that really isn't in alignment with you yet, because we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, somebody who's feeling alone or rejected, but we still get the Hierophant in reverse, your energy. Okay, and this is what I'm getting. Look, you're the one that always does all of the work. You're the one that's really truly committed here, whether it's to the job or the work that you do or this particular relationship. But what I'm seeing here is that you guys are either in separation, or this person's coming back in because they rely on you financially, or they know that you're the one that's always going to do the work. They see you as nurturing, loving, and compassionate. And with the Hierophant in reverse here, though, I still feel like this person isn't going to give you, along with the Emperor in reverse, this person isn't coming in to give you the safety, security, and stability that you want, or they're too controlling. For some of you, I am getting a little bit of a user alert, okay? Like, just be aware, because I see that there's something toxic that there's the feelings that you have for this person, either from the past or just because they are everything that you wanted them, or everything that you've been looking for. I do apologize about the background noise, that you might not be able to trust your intuition or see everything that's really truly going on here. And with the Emperor in reverse, it's like this person isn't coming in to offer you safety, security, and stability. They're coming in because they need something or they want something. And I do feel like for many of my Taurus, it is time to let go, because I feel like you are really, really vibing high. You're coming in alignment, and it's like all these cards afterwards are like temptation, stagnancy, jealousy, emotional unavailability, or manipulation. Okay, so there's a little bit of a warning here, Taurus. All right, so let's get, and that's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, you're just recognizing that what you've been holding on to has been keeping you stuck, and it's also been keeping you a little bit emotionally imbalanced, and you're seeing it not as healthy, not healthy for you anymore. So I do see you cutting away from either a controlling boss, or a situation that controls all of your time, or a relationship that just doesn't serve you any longer. So we do see the Nine of Fire, so that we don't read these cards in the reverse. But this card is telling me, Taurus, that many of you guys, you've either been playing with fire, or you've been burning the candle at both ends, and that you do risk burnout because you've been doing too much, or you've been doing you've been doing more than your own fair share of work, and now it's time for you to really open up and to receive. For some of you guys, you may have been in a position where you've been working really hard for a promotion, and if that doesn't come in, Spirit's saying there's something here that needs to look at. Maybe there's not room for growth in this situation or at this company, and you really truly deserve it. And there may be somebody above you, a boss or a coworker, something like that, who doesn't really want you to move forward, either because it makes them look bad or either because there's jealousy. But there's something here I don't like about this devil energy. All right. For others of you, it may be just a, maybe a romance or a connection. The Nine of Wands energy tells me that there's a very strong sexual component between you guys with the devil, that there's a very fiery, passionate, lusty attraction. But I don't know if it's offering you the emotional stability that you need, emotional, financial, spiritual stability that you really, truly need. If the Emperor came out in the upright, I would say yes, maybe, give it a shot. But I really do feel like there's something here that it is time for you to let go of. With the Strength card, we get Leo energy. So it may be happening by the time we move, this reading is from new moon in Cancer until we have the new moon in Leo. There's going to be a need for you to be very strong, very courageous, stand in your power. I also feel like you are extremely loyal, Taurus. And I feel like, she's looking at this Nine of Fire, everything that you've been through, everything that you've learned. And it really is time for a break. It's time for somebody to have your back. Okay. I also see that somebody here is seeing you as very sexy, very attractive, somebody that can actually accomplish what a lot of other people cannot. So they're holding you in very, very high regard. So Taurus, what I'm seeing here with the 10 of Wands is that it is time to release something, to release burdens. For some of you guys, you're just doing too much, or you're taking on other people's responsibilities, or you're taking on a relationship where somebody's going to be codependent on you. It's time. You're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for prosperity. You're ready for something healthier. Some of you guys, you're going to be leaving a job just where you're not recognized or where there's no room for growth. And I do get that somebody may be like a boss or, somebody like a boss or something like that might be dangling a carrot in front of you and saying, if you try a little bit harder, if you put in more hours, you'll make more sales or you'll do this and that. But I feel like really more than anything, Taurus, it's time to course correct with this Chariot card. Remember, the Chariot is one of the most powerful major arcanas that we have, and it's not one that stays stuck for very long. So I do see that there's some sort of blessing, but you are going to have to sort of hold back. You're going to have to really take a look at, you're going to need a little bit of a break here, and you're going to have to release some burdens because there are blessings coming towards you, but it is contingent on you releasing something from the past first. Magician energy, your manifestings could be Virgo or Gemini energy. But you have all the tools that you need here, Taurus, to be successful, okay? Absolutely. And you're manifesting a new beginning, whether that's in love or whether that's in finances. But it does require that there's an ending first. And I feel like you're really in alignment. And I feel like there's a need here with that Nine of Wands energy to protect yourself, to protect your assets, to protect your time, your energy, your resources, and to really set strong boundaries. Because there may be somebody here that, maybe you allow them to treat you like, nobody, like you wouldn't allow anybody else to treat you this way or to take up this much of your time. And I feel like it's time for you to really, the Queen of Pentacles, she's not going to overgive. She's not going to, sacrifice too much of herself for others, because then she can't continue the work that she's doing or continue loving in the way that she wants to. So we get Spirit Guardian of Summer, expansion. So this summer is going to be about growth and expansion. I feel like you're releasing. Some of you guys are going to be losing weight, or you're going to have a lot more energy because you're changing your diet and your exercise patterns. That's not going to be for all of you, but I do see you eating a lot more fresh fruits and vegetables. That's going to be really important and something that you need to pay attention to. I also feel like you're going to be receiving signs and synchronicities from nature. But this 37 next to the 10 of Fire, now you have the Master, or you have a repeating number sequence 1010, which tells me there's a difficult, very burdensome cycle coming to an end for you. And this is going to ultimately lead to these new beginnings and all of this growth where you really manifest what it is that you're looking for. There's some sort of important message coming to you, and it's going to really help you break this cycle with the Temptation card, with the Devil card. It may be from a water sign, or you could be dealing, with an air sign, with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. All right, but I do see that you're making strides this summer. And we get Butterfly Spirit. Something is transforming for you in a really big way. Number 8. So it may be around Leo season. That's what I'm getting. Or as we, around the time of the Leo new moon. This is you spreading your wings. This is you evolving. This is a beautiful energy for you, Taurus, because, this is something that's taken quite a long time. Something like, it doesn't take you know, there's like a little piece of sand or bacteria that gets into this shell that creates this pearl. It's an irritation. So it's like you've been on an irritating, difficult journey, and now you're finally ready to open up and show the world what it is you've created. For some of you, there is pregnancy here involved, but that's not going to be for all of you. So just be aware of that. I definitely see you guys spending time at the beach. I'm seeing you like being comfortable in your body. I'm seeing you also being comfortable on your own is what I'm getting, or, you know, being around friends and family, because you're finally releasing this weight that you've been carrying around with you. I don't necessarily mean physical weight, although for some of you, you know, you might be also seeing yourself, you know, get to, you know, whether it's drop a few pounds or just get to a healthier place within your body, whether that's gaining or losing weight, because you're just going to be feeling like, I just see you so athletic. I see you very fresh. I see you very healthy because you've released some major burden and major stress. Number 34, we get the visionary, awake with an intuitive perspective. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing something for what it truly is, a relationship or a job or a situation, whatever it might be, but you are deactivated here with that third eye chakra beaming. So trusting your intuition. Many of you guys, you're realizing something that you were holding on to was holding you back from what it is you truly wanted to do or to have in this, you know, in your life. And that's where this major transformation is taking place. So vibration, your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. So your vibration, absolutely. I feel like you're coming in really high vibe and really aligned, Taurus, but it's almost like this is a little bit of a test, right? But you are absolutely manifesting. You're manifesting what you want. You're manifesting something that's more in alignment, but it does require you to let go of something, a dream, a person, a job. Okay. And it's not about letting go of a dream, but only if it's not in alignment with you any longer. So ascension, your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So you're ready to push forward. You're ready for it's a higher vibrational timeline. And I just keep getting that. It's almost going to be a course correction. Either you guys had your heart set on someone in particular, or a particular relationship or a job or a vision of the future. And I think many of you guys, you're realizing, this actually isn't working for me. This actually isn't what I imagined. This is actually something that's very, very draining for me. All right, and we get star seed. So I love this, a brand new beginning. Many of you guys are realizing that you have a dual mission here, not only to experience love and joy, but also to raise the vibration of, you know, of humanity. So you guys are doing some healing work, or you're working in the healing arts. And so it says, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. So yeah, many of you guys, you're coming in alignment. We see that activation there of the crown chakra. And so I see you guys, you know, also being very protective of your energy, of, you know, where you put your time, your money, your resources. And, you know, and you may even be cutting certain people and situations out because you're realizing that they're just too burdensome for you. Okay. So Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found clarity and guidance in these messages, sending you lots of love and light. Take care.